All right, so last time we were in the settings and we were walking through appearance and privacy and security, but now we're going to focus on search engine and default browser and then on startup. So, first, search engine. You can pick your default search engine. Now, it's Google Chrome, so it's obviously going to default to Google, but theoretically, you can default it to other search engines. There are some people who have installed an extension which mandates that in a search engine, and you can go through and check that. If you're going to search something and something weird's coming up, it's more than likely that you have an extension that's controlling that. Now, since we kind of briefly talked about that in a previous video, just real quick, if you're like, wait a second, I see something controlling my default browser, or I see something controlling my search engine, and I don't know, it's an extension. You can click extensions here on the left, and it'll let you know what extensions what. If you've got extensions in your extension bar that you're just not sure what they are, you can turn them off or even remove them if you think that they're causing you any sort of trouble. Now, manage search engines. One thing that's kind of cool is these are your default search engines, and then you can add other search engines. So, for example, YouTube is on this particular search engine. If I come over to this other profile, take you in here, I've got all sorts of, Amazon search engines, APK search engines. What does that do exactly? Well, what it does is if you add a search engine, then when you type in Amazon's a popular one. So if you go Amazon and press tab, you can search that particular search engine. So I don't have it added on this one, so I'll show you on this other profile. So on this profile, I've added Amazon. So if I press Amazon and press tab, you see how it turns blue and says search Amazon. And then I can say, like, I'm looking for a toaster and press enter, and it can pre-search through the Omnibox. Like I said in a previous video, it's really useful in the classroom because if you're looking at a YouTube video and you want to pull up that YouTube video and lower your risk of pulling up something else, you can pre-search. And now YouTube's going to pull up as all OK Go videos because that's what I clicked. And then when I click it, it's going to go there. So that's in the other search engines area. Now, Google Chrome default browser, if it's not your default browser, you can change that there. And then on startup, you can choose any number of things. You can choose the open new tab page. So, for example, my new tab page happens to be Google. So basically, every time I boot up, it would go to open new page. You can continue where you left off, meaning if you close out, it'll open up all the tabs that you had before. Or if there's a specific set of pages that you want. So let's say you have a grade book. Let's say you have a home page that you want open every single day. You can add pages here and it will open up. Google Chrome will open up to that specific thing. So these are the base first level of settings. And like I said at the beginning, and like I said at the beginning of the presentation here on the Jamboard, Google Chrome is meant to be your browser, and it's meant to be yours in the true sense that it's like your car. You can set the settings however you want so that you're getting the experience that you want out of your browser. If you need better fonts, if you need a better search engine, if you need your browser to open up to a certain amount of pages, you can do that. Now, there are advanced settings, and we're going to look at some of those here in the next video. The advanced settings open up in this little triangle, and we will be back with that.